Welcome to this week's Financial Friday. So this week we are talking about emergency funds. This is a really under-discussed topic of buying a home, and I think it's really important to talk about why you need one beyond the obvious, and then how much you should have in it, whether it's before or after you buy a home. When you buy a home, it's really not uncommon for someone to use all of their savings as the down payment, pay the legal fees, pay your inspections, all of your startup costs. I totally understand that. And so while it's advised to have it beforehand, that's not always an option. Now, initially my thought is that you should always have at least $1,500 in an emergency fund, if not more. Always, that's something that you should contribute to monthly. But your emergency fund, for example, if your water heater goes, that is something that you need right away, right? You have no hot water if your hot water heater tank goes. So that's about $1,500. Now, there are ways around that where you can rent a water tank, but that is something that you then sign into for how many years. So you really have to sit down and think about where everything is at, how much money that could come up in the foreseeable future. If this property has a brand new water heater, then that's less of a concern. But perhaps the furnace, or there's so many other possibilities that could come up, and each house will be different. So that minimum of $1,500, I think, strongly applies at any point, but other homes might need more. You might need to have more money because if the furnace is 30 years old, that's something that could come up too. And financing a new furnace adds to your monthly payments. So it's just really, at the end of the day, advisable to take each house for what it is, have your inspections done, and find out from those inspectors what they expect each item to last for, if there's any concerns. But at least $1,500 should cover a new stove, a new fridge, a new water tank, new dishwasher. Really, that $1,500 would cover some new appliance if you needed it. So that's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.